Hello my friends and welcome, my name is Dennis and this is the latest update from Ukraine. We have something interesting happened today in Crimea. Let's go to that peninsula. The Russian major ammunition depot was destroyed in Maisky village. Maisky is here near to Azovsky and the ammunition depot location was over here. And we have the video of the explosion itself. Right, here we go. It was a big, massive explosion that brought devastation to that ammunition depot, and after it, there were many of the explosion. Shells were flying everywhere. Not only ammunition was lost, but the rocket artillery systems together with many vehicles and also soldiers. And this is the same place, but from other perspective, filmed by other eyewitness. And as you can see, there are many explosions after this big one, and this base totally demolished. And this is what happened near to the place itself. The shells were flying away. You can see them on the road and in the bushes. Wow, my friends, it is a great day obviously for Ukraine, because we need those main ammunition depots in Crimea to be destroyed, because Russia supplied them to the south part of Ukraine, where Russian troops use those ammunition to fight against us. President Zelensky today called for civilians not to get close to the military targets or objects on occupied territories and in Crimea itself, because Ukraine may counterattack. Maisky depot was the biggest ammunition hub for Russians on the north part of Crimea. You can see there is the railroad that goes across this village, and basically it's the same line that goes through the Kerch and Kerch bridge itself. So here it is. The line goes across Crimea, so they deliver all of those weapons with the trains, they put them in Maisky, and then again deliver more goods for their army. And this video was filmed by someone from the train in Maisky village, and you can see there are lots of ammunition just near to the railroad. They just got it there, and later on they transported to the ammunition depot itself. You can see rocket artillery systems and all of that gone, my friends. Also, there are some photos showing that the railroad itself got damaged, but actually it's not significant damage and can be repaired in few hours. And we have also the satellite image of this particular area. So this image was taken yesterday. This is the depot itself, and this is today. Clearly you can see the smoke. It's very hard to Photoshop this stuff, and obviously we have bad quality for the satellite image, but you can definitely say that the depot was devastated. All the vehicles that were there either were damaged severely or completely lost. The bad thing, my friends, however, that I may state that there is the school over here, and the school is over here very close to that military object. However, from the information I have, all those buildings are okay. And now it's the summer holidays, so for sure there were no any kids inside those buildings. However, some of the local buildings lost their windows, unfortunately. And as usual, then it happened. Russian propaganda stated that some soldiers smoked at the wrong place at the wrong time. Well, actually they say that there were some of the ammunitions lying open air under sun rays, so that could bring to the explosion. Fired first and then explosion. But later on they changed their mind and say that it was done by unknown forces, diversants. This is the New York Times article claiming that a senior Ukrainian official said that an elite military unit was responsible for an attack on Tuesday, so that attack on ammunition depot. And so far I don't know whether it's truth or not, whether elite unit was used for that purpose, because so far we don't have information, official information from our officials, government, president, that our forces conducted that special operation on that particular depot. So I'll keep you in touch with that. So far we're saying that Russians should not get closer, or Ukrainians should not get closer to Russian military bases anyway. Not only the depot was under attack, but also electrical power station that is located nearby. Probably it was damaged by one of the shells that was flying away from the ammunition depot of Russians. We'll see it in the future. I don't have confirmed information with images about that power station or power line. And also we have so far unconfirmed information about one more airfield attack in Crimea. Remember, Saki airfield in Novofedorivka attack over here happened last week, and today it is said that there was some smoke and explosions reported in Gvardiiska. Gvardiiska Airfield is located in a central part of Crimea, not far away from the Simferopol, and still it has single runway but many aprons, and Russia put lots of their aviation there, and we have some of the satellite images as well. Let me show them to you. This is one of the two big aprons in Gvardiiska Airfield, and from this image we may state that all of the airplanes are okay for now. And mainly, as you can see, those are Sukhoi fighter jets. Those could be Sukhoi Su-27s, Su-35s or Su-34s. From this image I cannot state for sure the modification. And it is the other apron where you may find the tactical bomber Su-24. We also have those airplanes in our Ukrainian Air Forces. And those are Su-25 attack airplanes with the same purpose of A-10 Warthog, but obviously A-10 has better characteristics compared to Su-25. That is why we need those in Ukrainian army. From this satellite image you can see some of the black spots, and you may say that those airplanes were demolished, but no, my friends. Basically they performed the engine run-up tests. Those airplanes are very narrow, close to the ground, so that is why we have some of the marks on the asphalt or apron pavement over there because of the engines running. It wasn't the attack for now. I think it is like that because we would know the information for this minute about this massive destruction of that airfield. Hopefully we'll get it in the future. Universe has just one good event for this day. But I could be wrong because our forces also targeted Lysychansk city, not the city itself, but the big building where the Russian military command was. Not the high command, but the local one that was responsible for this attack on Siversk. And all of them gone, and we have the video of that particular devastated building. It is the video, there is the Russian flag over there, and just demolished building, nothing left from it. And just imagine what happened to the Russian commanders. I think there were no generals, but majors, colonels could be, and people responsible for the attack in Ukraine. Obviously, it's the good news for Ukraine for sure. So for this week, Russia lost the Wagner command and also their Russian army command in this region. That is why I do not expect they renew the attack on the eastern part of Ukraine again. And if we speak about the front lines in general, there was no change for today. However, from the information I have, there was some fighting here in this area in Bakhmutsk, where Russia dared to cross across this main road that connects Bakhmut with the Lysychansk over here. So they crossed and they took Knauf factory, the German one that Germans found in Ukraine, and I hope we throw them back again across this road, but this information should be confirmed just tomorrow. And let's go to some of the other news and events. Today, United States officials released a statement that they knew about the possible Russian invasion and the precise act of the Russian forces. They knew it before the war started, obviously, and they actually tried to warn President Zelensky and our government, and Ukraine wasn't really prepared for this war, as I said to you many times before. And yes, now we're struggling with Russians, but we fight hard, making them hell, and you'll understand why. So this is the Russian plan used to be. They should attack Kiev from two directions, from Chernihiv and Chernobyl, which they actually did, I would say. And after 3 up to 4 days, Russian special forces should go to capital city of Kiev and dismiss or displace or even kill Zelensky, putting the puppet government in charge. I would agree on that because Russia put pro-Russian president already in Belarus, then they started their attack on Ukraine. And after a few weeks, the second Russian forces group should have taken the south part of Ukraine and eastern part up to Dnieper River, and after that go to the western side of Ukraine with their attack. As you see, they lost everything and we fight hard for Ukraine. This is the big queue in a railway station of Simferopol. Those are mostly Russian tourists that want to flee away from Crimea after today's explosions, and they think that it's not safe to stay in Crimea any longer. Oh, Russia made its own robot fighting machine. You can see it's like a catbot, but with RPG on the back. Wow, very very interesting. So Russia has the technologies to build those sophisticated robots as Boston Dynamics or something, or not? Well, not. They bought it from AliExpress from China, and you can get it also for less than 6,000 euros or $6,000, which is mostly the same. So this is the same bot. This is the image of it. And it just shows the corruption inside the Russian army, because for their own army, they'll sell it for $50,000 at least for one unit. And they put the ninja costume on it for everyone, just not to guess what it really is. Actually, that corruption in Russian army and in Russia itself helps Ukraine a lot. Bayraktar flash mob continues, and this time Latvia started their campaign to collect funds to buy Bayraktar for Ukrainian armed forces. Latvians, you are awesome. Thank you so much for your help. Thank you everyone, my friends, every one of you who support this channel, who helps Ukraine. You are awesome, my friends. And I'll keep you updated on situation here in Ukraine. And if you like what I do, just press the like button. And also, if you can, you may also support me through some of the links that I put in a video description just below. You may support me on Patreon, PayPal, or Donatello, whichever you like. And those of you who support me, my friends, thank you so much for your support. And I wish you, as always, a peaceful sky wherever you are. Have a great time.